What's good, y'all? Big brother Jake. Today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get more attractive instantly. The whole point of this video is stuff that you can do like within a week, like just level up like right now. I'll make other videos that are more long-term, like how you can Looksmax over 6 months or be the best you within a couple years with lifting and whatnot, right? But today we're talking about things that you can do right now. You want to look better for, like, I don't know, proms in 2 days, like that sort of thing, right? First thing, get a better haircut, right? So I would say look at people who have the same face shape as you online, or even and see what haircuts they have, or see what people, or look through your like memories, right? Look at all the pictures you've ever had and see all the different haircuts you've had. You know, ask someone else for their advice, right? Because some people look better with fades, some people look better without fades. Like, try everything for sure, right? Second thing you can do is fix your facial hair. A lot of young guys have like the little patchy beards or little like weird hair here, or it's like, bro, I'm finally getting a beard and I feel it. You can keep the pedo stash, that's cool, right? But any type of like weird facial hair here that it's like not proper stubble, it's not a proper beard, it's only making you look worse, not better. You know, you look at any businessman, usually they get a nice clean cut shave anyways, right? So I would say just clean that up, right? The third thing that you can do right now is upgrade your style, right? If you're into fashion, look at YouTube videos, look at Pinterest for help, right? And you can find some like really good pieces, some really good fits. Literally just save the fits, find people with like similar hair, similar skin tone to you, similar like what you like, that sort of thing, and you could just copy. You could literally just copy. I'm pretty sure there's like features where you can use to find these products online for cheap. You can just copy the fits like to a T. If you're not super into fashion like I am, you can just get a few cool hoodies. Like, you just want to be presentable, right? We're not looking at doing anything fancy. We're just looking at being presentable, right? So literally plain t-shirts, plain black t-shirts with a chain on top, literally my go-to. Like, find the simple, right? Don't be like a don't be like a little 6th grader with like the white Nike shirt with like a rainbow swoosh across it or something like cringe, right? That's not a dig at gay people, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like the big swoosh, like, don't, like, I saw a grown man the other day from my apartment window walking, and like he was dressed like a straight 6th grader. He had like a baseball cap, and like he was wearing like bright red shoes with like bright like light blue socks all the way up, and then he had like baggy, like almost like basketball shorts that were like a different color. He had like 5 different colors on, and it looked whack. Keep things simple, you know, black, white, gray, like navy, like off-white colors, you know, that sort of thing, like the military green, right? So just work on your style. Accessories, if I don't like rings, but if you like rings make anyone look better. Some nice bracelets, a watch, that sort of thing. I have a couple chains on underneath this hoodie, right? Another thing you can do is improve your posture. There are plenty of videos out there on how to improve your posture. That is when you're sitting and when you're walking. It makes I mean, I used to have really bad posture before I would lift. I'm like an inch taller now because I have better posture. Like, and people, whenever I started lifting, people would say like, oh my God, Jake, you look taller. Like, what the heck? So literally work on fixing your posture. You will feel better and you will look better, okay? Another thing is get a good fragrance. You want to smell good. I used to wear like Dior Sauvage and like YSL. I still have a little bit of that. They were expensive, and I don't know, like the Dior one, that's the one that's what the girls liked the most, in my opinion. The Dior is what they would like the most, but sometimes they would recognize it because it's like the F-boy cologne or whatever, and they'd be like, oh, my ex had that. So sometimes it was actually a negative. So I don't know if I would actually recommend getting that, but it was my personal, like one of my personal favorites. I'm not super into fragrances. I got a buddy who's really into it. But something I discovered is I just search up fake fragrances on like Amazon, and I've been buying like $10-15 bottles of fragrances that smell good, that last. Some of them like are really good, and some of them are like fake ones, or some of them are their own ones. Just look at the reviews, right? If there's like thousands of W reviews, it's only $15, right? And even if it doesn't last that long, keep it with you. You can respray. But smelling good is a huge difference, right? So make sure you're wearing deodorant. If your deodorant's not working, if you're like, man, I'm still super sweaty and like staining my clothes and smelly, try different deodorants. Remember, there's like the white one, there's the spray one, there's like the gel one. I've noticed the white one is what works best for me, but it like stains the clothes, so I usually avoid it and get one of the other 2 ones, like kind of like the like gel-ish one that you can rub on, or like the spray one I really like as well. I know I had a friend, she was like trying to avoid the aluminum in them to like avoid like the potential cancer risks. I'm not sure about that and how real that is, but it wasn't working for her. So I probably would avoid those. Another thing is grooming your eyebrows, right? You might think the stuff makes a little bit of a difference, but like your eyebrows, your lashes, you know, if you put something in it to make them grow, if you need more, or if you have a unibrow, cut that off, or you can just have them, if you have really bushy ones, having them just touched up a little bit, you know, it's like $5 at some place, and like they'll make them look better for you. I would say that's beneficial. I think whitening your teeth, $30, you can get a box of them, you know, of like the Crest White Strips or any brand, right? You don't even need to use them every day. I would say like the first time you get them, use like 3 of them. You'll notice a giant difference, and then just store them, and then every few months or a few years or something, you can top it off, right? Because then you can save your money, right? If you got more money, I guess you can buy them more often, but I know it's not ideal for your enamel, so probably don't do that. Something else you can do, this one's big, and that's speaking with energy. That's something I definitely struggled with before. I just naturally wouldn't project my voice, and it would sound like I was more confident. Now that I'm like reading it here in my notes, I'm trying to do it a little more, but project your voice, like stand tall, like be proud, like say what you mean, okay, and let it be known. Like, you know, don't apologize for your opinions, what you have to say. Like, speak with energy, okay? And like people notice that sort of thing. So anyways, those are the few things that you can do to like level up real quickly. There's probably or there is a lot of other things that take more time, which I will discuss in other videos. Please show support. It's been your big brother Jake. Laters.